Obviously, you were expecting more from James Morgan.
I was expecting more from our team. I mean, the whole team, not just James Morgan, but our whole team. I mean, had a great week of practice. You know, coming off the bye, I thought we worked extremely well. You know, there was a lot of things we were hoping to do in this game that we didn't quite do. And that, I guarantee when I look at all three phases, we'll say we could have done more, all three phases. But absolutely, James, I know, can play better than what he did. He's proved it in other games. He's proved it in our practices leading up to this one. There's no question that we need better production. But again, it's not just always on one person. There's a collective group effort there, and we collectively have to be better.
Do you think it was about pressure?
I don't know. You know, that's obviously something that we'll have to all look at and search for answers, because that's what we're looking for, is just the answers to get better. It's not to dwell on it, but we do have to figure it out. But, you know, obviously I always say, you know, you learn from a loss, you learn from plays, you learn from everything, so this will be a great learning experience no matter what the issue was. We'll learn from it, and the expectation is you grow and get better from it.
It was complicated against the run for a second game in a row. Do you have any expectations?
Say that again?
It was complicated against the run for a second game in a row. Do you have any expectations?
Which phase are you talking about?
The run game from Hamilton.
Yeah, they ran the ball extremely well. We've got to be better. We've got to be better up front executing it. And obviously that's a full team effort to do that. You know, we just got to look at it, look at the designs that we're getting beat from, whether it's up front, you know, personnel-wise, is it scheme-wise, is it whatever? Is it just guys out of gap? It could be a collective amount of reasons why your run game or people run the ball on you. We just got to figure it out, and we will together. We'll figure that out.
How are you going to fix this offense that just seems to be a mess?
We're going to continue to analyze it, work at it, and stick together. That's how. And you'll have belief in doing that. You know, obviously it hasn't been good enough up to date, particularly the last 5 games, and we need to improve on it and improve on it day by day. So, you know, but there's no other cure for it other than doing that. So, you know, obviously that's going to be our main focus this week as a group, is looking and analyzing at it, obviously game planning for Saskatchewan to try to get better, and the expectation is that we will.
Who do you think any idea?
Right now I don't know, and we're going to look at it. We'll look at everything. We're going to analyze the whole picture, and we'll come up with the personnel that we feel is the best 45, and that's what I've said all along. We have healthy bodies in our locker room that we get to choose the best 45 every week to represent us. This week will be no different, so we'll continue to do that.
Based on a full week of practice, you had 2 starting receivers back, you had a running back back. Did you think the offense would be?
Yeah, absolutely. That was the expectation. I mean, you know how I am. I'm a very positive thinker. I'm not ever going into anything not believing we can't win, we can't compete, all those things. You know, it didn't happen. So again, we have to ask ourselves why, and we got to look at all the reasons that those things happen, and make a change, and make it change, and stick, and then ultimately work towards getting better, finding out what we do well and doing it over and over again until, you know, that's what we're hanging our hat on right now. And right now we just weren't good enough today, and by a far margin on offense, we weren't good enough.
Well, I hate to say this, but right now you're not doing anything well.
Well, I would contradict that a bit. I mean, there's plays out there that we do execute well, and that's what we got to continue to analyze. You know, up to the last couple plays, we protect our quarterback extremely well. We actually ran the ball pretty damn well in this game. You know, so we didn't execute on second down enough, where we were in second and manageable the majority of the game. So for you to say, I would disagree with you vehemently on that. Now, was it good enough? No, not even close. But to say that we're not good at anything, I disagree, and that's why we have to look at what we are good at, continue to get better at that, and then cut out the negative stuff and continue to grow and get better. And the name of the game on offense is to stay on the field, and right now that's been our Achilles heel. But if you told me we were going to be in second and medium the majority of the game and we were going to convert it to what we did, I would not have believed you. But it happened, so we've got to analyze that and improve on it.
Have you become too predictable on offense?
I don't. I'll look at everything. So if we have, then I'll try to analyze it the best I can. But when I watch our offense play and I watch the film and we go and analyze different things, you know, do I believe there's schematically things there that we're not executing? Yes, absolutely. Do I think that we can do it better? No question. But to say it's just prediction, the predictability of it, I don't always know. That's an easy thing to say. Execution on offense is always what you need. You need guys that can block up front, you need guys that can make decisions, make throws, make catches, and it's everybody. It's 12 people that have to work on offense to do it, including the play designers, the play callers, all that stuff. It all has to be in sync. So one little thing going wrong on it can disrupt everything. But to say it's always just one thing, it's generally not the case.
Both you and Danny said in the past that you'd be patient with Alexander coming back. Now with that fifth loss in a row
that's
in
still,
Toronto and Ottawa winning, have you changed your perspective?
It's still
on
going to be the same thing. I mean, I will say this. When I watched Davis Alexander throw today before the game, that's as best I've seen him look since he was injured. And so that gives me a lot of hope. Now I know the time frame is going to be coming. It's just we're going to be still the same timeline that before this game started. It's going to be the exact same timeline. When he's ready to go, he will be playing and starting for us and leading us. But until that day comes where he is completely healthy, he will not.
Yeah, it's great that his arm is strong, but that's not where the injury
But
is.
I'll tell you this is what I'm saying. 2 weeks ago, his arm was great still, but I could not see him drop very well, or because your legs are connected to your arm. 2 weeks ago, I didn't see him throwing like that. Today, I saw what I've always seen out of Davis, so I know he's close. So it's just a matter of time. And then ultimately, though, again, one guy does not make your team. And I know everybody wants to say that. We have to play better collectively as an organization to win games. And then when he comes back, he's more of the exclamation point to it all rather than just it.
What would you
All right,
say?
thank you, Coach.
What would you say about how James Morgan performed today?
Not good enough. I mean, but offensively, we did not play good enough. So again, I will never put it on one guy. Everybody will always look at the quarterback. They always put 100% blame on him. But it's not always his fault. And are there things that he should clean up? Are there things that he should execute better? No questions asked. But we collectively could be better, and that's what we'll focus on rather than just one guy. But that one guy, I can guarantee, is going to look himself in the mirror, and he will take this to heart, and he'll work extremely hard. No one will outwork that kid, and he'll be better.